What's happening? I hit you with the crap that was in the boat. We got some work to do. Bunch of it. Alright, y'all. Today we're gonna work on this here boat like you just seen. I've had this boat for a good while. It's been sitting out there in them woods. Exactly right over there. You see where that air compressor is? I had to air the tires up just to get it over here. So, and now it's literally flat. I brought this sucker out here last weekend, but I have been playing with it just a tiny bit because I didn't know what I want to do. I still don't know what I want to do. What? But still, I don't know what I want to do with this boat. I have played with cleaning up the aluminum. See, this is part where I just put acid on it. And then that's the part where I used one kind of way to kind of shine it up. And then this is the other way. I can actually see myself in it. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but I mean, you kind of see yourself in it. Yeah, we've got a lot of cleaning. The boat motor needs some work. I had it fired up probably 3 years ago. No, it's been longer than that. It's been about 5 years now since I had that sucker going. But at the time I needed a carburetor, a seal for the foot, and a water pump. Now I could probably have to have more than that, so I don't know. I do know that I have to do something with the transom. I mean, there's a transom, but it's an aluminum boat. It's not hard to fix. So I got some cracks to fix. This thing's got 2 live wells in it. One's there, and this is the other one. The other one's right here. That one goes there, and that one goes somewhere over that way. But I hope y'all like the video. Stay in it, and this is gonna be my helper. So, you got any questions?
How long have you had this boat?
How old are you?
9.
9.
I think about that for a second.
I had it whenever you was probably like 1 or 2. Nah, I say about 2. So that'll be 7 years ago. Roughly, I've had the boat. So let's get into it and see what we can get into. Alright, y'all. Y'all just missed it. I just caught my shin on that right there. Oh. Anyways, we're gonna take all these leaves right here, put it down in here. I want to say these are, I work for a pool company. This is why I'm saying this, because this is the only way it makes sense. This is like a filtration system. I've got 2 other ones, and I've already gave one away. I know she was wanting to get started with hydroponic. There used to be a greenhouse on this property when I bought it. The trailer that was here was burnt, so whenever it burnt, it tore up the whole greenhouse. All the plastic on the greenhouse was gone. But other than that, I have 3 of these, and they look like filtration systems, but I also think it might be something to do with hydroponic, because it's got 4 holes. The ones at the place I work at, the pool company, you got one at the bottom that fills up to the top. So on commercial pools, you can't have direct pull from the pool, or direct suction from the pool, I should say. Residential, you can. So there would be a big 3-4 inch hole at the very bottom, and this one only has like 1.5 inches. And there's 4 4-inch holes at the top That's what's throwing me off. It might be a hydroponic tank. I'm not sure. Leave comments down below. This is what I'm thinking it might be. Filtration system, hydroponic, something in that nature. I don't know what I'm going to do with it in the future. I might do something with it. I don't know yet. But today, we're going to use it for a leaf bin.
There's a difference in
Pine
these.
straws and everything.
Daddy?
Yeah, there is. This one's
This-
solid all the way through.
And this one don't have one of those.
I don't know. This don't look like nothing that we use at work, but that's what I'm thinking. Same color. It's made out of the same material. Anyways, we're going to put leaves, the pine straw, and then we're going to put the trash over there because it was a catch-all for a while. All right, let's get into it. All right, we're going to take this beautiful piece of metal, stick it over here. Alright, y'all, I got another tool to use. Not really. Kinda is. It's a cleaning machine. It's one of these here handy dandy fucking machines. That wasn't supposed to happen. But anywho, we're gonna suck her out. Suck all these leaves out of here. Fire on. Fire up. Alright, y'all. Got her all cleaned up. Now this is the boat. And this is how many leaves that came out. That's all the junk that was in it. Told you it was a catch-all for a long time. But
That is a lot of junk.
she has potential. Now, I do know, I did see a bulge in the floor. Right here is a good bulge. I don't see no holes or feel no holes. And I think, yeah, right here. Here's another one. I don't know what that is. I was thinking about taking this off. I think I am. I want to look at the bottom, but first, I'm gonna put this sucker in the water, plug up all the live well holes. I'm gonna plug up everything in the back and make sure this thing will float before I sink any money into it. Now, my grandfather, he knows how to re-rivet these things. He's done it with my daddy's, and it don't leak a bit. I did fill this thing up, gosh, about 5-6 years ago with water, and it didn't leak. It was holding water in, but you know, when you put a boat in the water, it's gonna find a hole some daggone where. But we may fill it up again and see. I think the best way to go would be to just throw that puppy in the water, see if there's any leaks. If there's any leaks, get a little marker or something and mark it. Just something to mark where it's leaking at. I personally don't think this thing will leak because it's a pretty solid boat. I got to rewire this thing. There's wires to go into places right here. Hang on, I'll just show you. Alright, this is, I guess, your boat wire. I mean, it's bad. It needs some tender loving care. I just see, like, I just don't know where all this wire is going to. I just don't know. It's got a little wiring harness up here that hooks to where the steering wheel is. This thing works rather good, if you can tell. It's a little stiff. I'm worried about it, but if it can get it going and get me through this fishing season, I will probably replace it. The steering cable, it's questionable, but who knows. I do have to get the running lights redone on it. I literally can stick my finger all the way down in there, don't feel nothing in it. Up here in the front, actually, I am going to get new anchor buddies for it, front and the back. Here's the other one. The plugs are still in this one, but I'm still going to replace it. I'm not going to have I might even get the battery ones that you hook on the side of your boat and you just go. Bring you some extra batteries. Voila, you're done. You ain't got to worry about wiring. You ain't got to worry about running your wiring. None of that. Done. It does have one live compartment, and we forgot to, or not live compartment, dry well. Right now it's got earmuffs. Got to have that to start your motor, see if everything's working good. It's got old line, the Cajun line. I ain't used this mess in years. You hear me? Years. And then there's another thing of line.
Leave another thing.
And a lot more junk. But leave some comments in below. Should I buff the inside? Should I paint the inside? Should I buff the whole boat, take the paint off the side of the boat and paint it and repaint it? Or take the paint off the side of the boat, buff it out, do a bunch of work on the hull and repaint it? Or I don't know. The sky's the limit, you know. And I don't know, folks. I'm lost. I'm not lost. I just don't know what to do with it. I've got all these plans in my head I want to do, but you can't do but so much on a little bitty boat like this. It's a 16 footer. It's got a little 25 horse Mercury on it. I want to go get the green pickles, aka largemouth bass, brim, just all kinds of stuff. I want to take this thing out in the bay. I want to make this boat fun. But yeah, leave a comment down below. Tell me what y'all would like to see, and I'll see what I can do to do it. And this is more of a budget build. This one I ain't sinking thousands and thousands of dollars. I might sink $1,000 in it, $2,500 max, but I don't see $2,500. I don't think my wife will let me do that, but we'll see what we can do. I do want to put that foam flooring on top of the plywood. I do have to take the transom out, redo the transom. I want to use put a trolling motor on the front. I don't know how that's gonna work. I've never mounted one. I don't know much about boats. All I know, they float and you put money in them. That's about all I know. And I know how to drive them, of course. This is my first boat I've ever owned.
Really?
Yeah. Well, other than no, actually I had this. No, I had my John boat first.
That boat?
No, I might have. This is my first or second boat, but this is my first boat with a real motor. I put a trolling motor on a John boat. You know, trolling motor with a John boat don't really work that great. I mean, they work great, but they ain't that quick. But comments down below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button.
Notification bell.
Oh, yeah, the notification bell. So whenever I drop something, y'all know it's up. All right, we love you, and we'll see you next video.